programs, one of the questions that I get is, Joe, can my clients switch plans? And the answer is yes, but our clients can only switch plans during the open enrollment period, which for everybody is November 1st to December 5th with January 1st start dates, just like the ACA timeframe, okay? Very similar to the ACA timeframe. Our clients are going to go through open enrollment at the end of the year. And if they want to switch from a VL plan to a major medical plan or vice versa, they can. There's no medical questions because they're already an employee. So an employee of mine gets to just choose their medical benefits without concern or any additional questions, okay? Now, on the major medical programs, I'm gonna jump ahead for a second. On the major medical programs, I've put two deductibles in here, the $4,900 and the $7,250, because those are the most popular. But there are a number of different deductibles going all the way down to $1,000. These plans are going to look very similar to what you're used to on a traditional, like an ACA plan or employee benefit program that you've seen in the past. They're going to have a deductible, and then they'll have coinsurance. All of the plans operate on 80/20 coinsurance, and a max out-of-pocket of $9,200. If they reach their max out-of-pocket, everything else is paid for at 100% with no limits, okay? The other things that happen, your wellness, again, is paid for right away. And for doctor's visits on these plans, they have copays. So primary copay and a specialist and an urgent care and chiropractic copay. There's no limits on the regular doctor's visit copay amounts. You can go as many times as you want because it's major medical. They give you 24 chiropractic visits. Everything else, guys, is going to go towards your deductible, just like it would on any other major medical program that you would take a look at. Everything's going to go towards that deductible. If you reach that deductible and max out of pocket, everything else will be paid for at 100% with no limits. On these plans, we have 3 networks. So we have the PHCS network that I talked about earlier. We have the full Cigna National PPO network, and we have that Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield National Blue Card PPO network. So we have 3 networks on the major medical. It is incredibly, incredibly broad. There's really no facility that you can't find within one of those 3 amazing networks. So, and the network search functionality is right on your enrollment portal with full instructions to make it nice and simple for you, okay? So on these plans, guys, they're very, very self-explanatory. The one thing that's important is that the prescriptions is much broader on these plans. This does include brand names as well. But please, if your client has prescriptions, please check the formulary. It doesn't include everything. So there's no specialty medications on the program. I'm sorry. There's no specialty medications that are on the program. And I want to make sure that you are checking to make sure that something that they're expecting to be covered is on the formulary. All right. And we give you access to all of that. And I'll show you that as well. All right. When we take a look at the pricing is amazing. Again, that same 60-year-old family, you can get them on a full major medical plan with the Anthem network for under $1,600 a month. Very, very, very amazing rates. And sometimes people will ask, how do you maintain those rates? And the answer is, guys, the people that are coming into the program, they start off healthy, right? Because we've asked them some of those medical questions. So we have the ability, to actuarially forecast how many people are going to get sick and how many people are going to have certain events. And so it makes it very predictable for us. The other type of coverage, I don't know if you guys are familiar with an HSA. Okay. On an HSA, ladies and gentlemen, it's a major medical program that has no copays. Okay. So on an HSA plan, having no copays the cost is going to be less. So a $5,000 deductible HSA plan versus a copay plan, for instance, for a family could be $200 to $300 less a month. But everything's going to go towards that deductible. Now, the best part of an HSA is that your client gets to deposit money into an HSA savings account, and they will pay their bills with that money. But every dollar they put in is a 100% tax deduction. So if your client puts $4,000 in to an HSA account, they pay taxes on $4,000 less income. It is literally the best legal way to launder money in this country. It truly, truly is. And so they're paying their claims with pennies on the dollar. I love an HSA. I have an HSA. Those plans are awesome. And on the LifeX HSAs, the employer, LifeX, contributes $25 a month to your client's HSA account. Okay, so we use a HSA provider called Lively, and LifeX will put $25 a month into the Lively account for the clients. Now, you may have noticed that there are a couple of different formularies. So we had the one formulary for the VL plans that has just the generics, and then we have another formulary from the major medical and for the HSA that has the brand names as well, but they're all going to be managed by one organization called ProAct. ProAct is available 24/7, 365. Unbelievable customer support for our clients. And if they have a medication that is not covered on the formulary, they do have a patient assistance program to help your client source those for a much reduced rate. We also have built in a telemedicine program called Our Live Doc, which is unlimited urgent care.